This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve IRVIN with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A Gilbert man telling ABC15 about his incredibly close call. He says a bullet nearly hit him while he was asleep in bed. This happened at his home near Recker and Williamsfield. Ian Foxworthy says he and his partner were asleep Sunday morning when a bullet pierced the home and hit his headboard just inches away from where the couple and their dogs were sleeping.
It would be much simpler if we could point to like a motive or something like that. That would give us more peace of mind than not knowing anything.
Foxworthy says he has no idea who pulled the trigger or why. We have reached out to Gilbert Police for more details. While many people in the valley were out and about for Memorial Day, in the northern part of our state, the Navajo Nation hosting a virtual ceremony to honor the lives of their fallen veterans. First hanging a wreath and saying a traditional prayer at the Navajo Veterans Memorial. President Jonathan Nez and dozens of volunteers then handed out food and supplies at the Window Rock Fairgrounds to hundreds of Navajo veterans. From the warriors on the front lines of World War I to the legendary code talkers, Navajo soldiers played a critical role in our freedoms we enjoy today. President Nez says some have now been lost to the coronavirus.
The veterans that I saw today gave me a renewed strength to fight harder for all of us here on the Navajo Nation, and also fight hard for Indian country.
Today, 600 boxes of food were handed out. American Indians have served in the armed forces at 5 times the national average, dedicating their lives with distinction in every major conflict in the last 200 years. The Navajo Nation, one of the places hardest hit by COVID-19. And here's where Arizona's coronavirus outbreak stands. Right now, 236 new cases, bringing the state's total to more than 16,000. 6 new deaths, meaning 806 Arizonans have lost their lives.
Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Hope you get to enjoy at least a rather cooler Memorial Day with highs still in the upper 90s, but major heat arrives this week. In fact, unusual heat starting Wednesday onward when those excessive heat warnings take effect. We could see at least 110-degree days to wrap up May. The most amount of 110-degree days on record for any May has been 2 days, and it's happened 6 times. Again, we could see 3 to wrap up the month. Now, tonight, expect overnight lows generally in the 30s and 40s up in the high country and along the rim, 60s and 70s across the lower elevations, with highs on Tuesday in the 80s from Sedona, Prescott, and Payson to temperatures well above 100 from the valley westward. So here's that 7-day forecast. 103 Tuesday, we go into weather action mode beginning Wednesday with a high of 109, and we could see our first 110-degree day by Thursday, and we stay in weather action mode through at least Saturday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.